Hi guys, good morning. I hope a lot of you guys get an opportunity to see this live video and make the best of it. One thing is why today? So today is National Technology Day. So wanted to start this initiative today to help all the engineers try and get the best opportunities out there possible. Yeah. Now, I want to remind everybody while I'm going to talk about the best way to get guaranteed jobs in emerging technology and to be able to get a job that is going to be very high paying. You need to first decide what kind of jobs these will be, right? So I want to remind you that we are going to be having a drive, and repeat this at the end of the live video. We're going to have a drive in Bombay and in Bangalore on 16th, 17th, and 18th of this month. Yeah, 3 days because there are weekdays as well as weekends, so you guys can find the best time that you guys can join. Um, a little bit about myself. So I have 20 years of industry experience. I'm also the founding member of BridgeLabz, that is BridgeLabz. BridgeLabz is something that me and my fellow founders have come together to ensure that engineers get the best, opportunity and jobs out there. Yeah, and some of the things that are happening today, especially with the kind of jobs engineers are taking up, is that you get a certification, you get a lot of, a lot of work that is done, but eventually you don't necessarily get, jobs that are the right kind of jobs. Okay, so a little bit about BridgeLabz. BridgeLabz has been there from the last 3 years. We've been consistently working to get engineers the right kind of jobs. We've already partnered with about 120 plus partner companies. These are companies of varying sizes, from Capgemini at the larger end to companies like Yatra, to Metric Stream, to Urban Ladder. These are some of the partner companies that we have, and we've placed close to 550 engineers in all these companies. So we have a lot of experience, and we're actually planning that this year we're going to be placing at least 3,000 engineers. Yeah, overall in this year. I want to also show you the place. So this is, if you see in the background, this is the BridgeLabz office. You can see back there, and I will probably paste the link to our office video in the comments below, so that you guys can actually have a look at the kind of office that we have. We have at least 150 engineers at any point in time who are going through the BridgeLabz fellowship program. Yeah. Now a little bit about what kind of jobs should you guys be looking out for. Okay, so recently I had seen a newspaper article which says that all the engineers in a Guntur college got placed, and it was 100% placement, and they were really happy that the college was able to place everybody. Right now, I don't know if we should be happy about it or sad about it, because the average salaries were in the range of 1 to 2 lakh rupees. Now I don't know about you, but how many of you guys would want to say get jobs in the range of paying salaries of 3 lakhs to say 5 lakhs and maybe even 8 lakhs? How many of you guys would like to do that? Right? I think everybody of you would want to do that. Now, if I were to ask you another question, that what kind of jobs, how many would you want to be in this kind of a job where in 2 years you would be out of a job? Right? It's not a trick question. This is exactly the kind of jobs these engineers are taking. Even in that Guntur college that was there, we know that if the average salary is between 1 lakh to 2 lakh rupees, it cannot be anything other than a simple, BPO or an ITES kind of a support job. All these jobs, as you know, are going to be taken over in the next 2 years by technology, and you will probably not have a job at the end of it. Right? So the biggest thing is, while technology is taking some of these jobs away, The reason, at the other end of the spectrum, jobs are also being created because somebody has to make these products for AI, ML, for blockchain, for DevOps, for mobility. All of these products need engineers who are going to be coding and to be able to make these products come alive. So at the other end of the spectrum, a lot of jobs are being created. So these are the kind of jobs that you guys need to be.
It is not on the group, it is on my place, I guess. We are not on this.
Okay. So do it and then turn it around. Yeah. So I think while we are, so we also realize that we want to be on our in our group, so we're trying to get that thing going. Yeah, and what do these companies? What do these companies want, right? Most of the companies that you realized, if you attended interviews or not attended interviews, you would realize that these companies want experienced engineers, right? How do you get experienced engineers when you're just passing out of engineering college, right? You know that because of the way your syllabus is, the way your curriculum is, hardly any one of you guys would have had any coding experience. But companies want engineers who have coding experience from day one. They want people, they increasingly don't have time to get their senior resources to sit with you, train for 3 months, and to try and get you into jobs which otherwise would be immediately productive, right? So that is what BridgeLabz bring to the table. After you finished your engineering, you would have realized you've not done more than an hour of coding at best in a day. We ensure that in the BridgeLabz fellowship program, you get an opportunity to get 100% hands-on experience on coding. That is going to ensure you can get onto a job, a emerging technology job, a high-paying emerging technology job at that, and you will be productive from day one. Okay, so that is the secret recipe. The way BridgeLabz works is, the moment you step into our door, we know that there is a job waiting for you at the other end. Right? Hi guys, good morning. Hi guys, good morning again. I think we have another group joining in, so I'm just saying hi to them again. Quickly about BridgeLabz again, I think I'm going to repeat a couple of things I talked about. Today is National Technology Day. That's the reason I want you guys to, get this opportunity to get the best opportunity and the best jobs out there, right? So BridgeLabz has been there for about 3 years now, getting the best to the engineers. We have about 120 plus companies, partner companies who are working with us. We've placed about 500 engineers up till now. And this year we are planning to place about 3,000 engineers overall with about 500 plus partner companies. Right, so that's a lot of engineers, and we are confident that we are going to be able to get a lot of this going with your help. It's important for you guys to decide what kind of jobs you want to go into, because that's the most important thing. If you guys are, realizing that most jobs available out there are not the best jobs for you, because in 2 years, most of these jobs will not be existing, right? Of these videos, of these kind of jobs that are already over there, right? Most of them are service jobs. They are jobs which are actually jobs which are going to be not existing in the future, because technology is taking away, all these kind of jobs that are there, right? So how would you ensure that only if you are there in emerging technology, then we are going to be able to get you the best high-paying jobs that are possible, right? So a little bit about that, because the new group also joined us, okay? And so how does BridgeLabz do this? How do we get you a guaranteed job? We know this because BridgeLabz is actually works on not charging the engineers. We charge the companies, right? We ensure that we go to the companies. We go to the companies and ask them, how many jobs do you have pending? How many jobs do you want engineers for? Based on that mandate, we go and get you guys in. We groom you, and therefore we ensure that the moment you enter the BridgeLabz office, you have a job waiting at the end of the 4 months of BridgeLabz fellowship program, right? So you have to put in the hard work, you have to get the experience of the coding that is necessary to get this kind of a job going, right? Again, I want to repeat that there is a drive that's happening. We are doing a drive on 16, 17, 18, 3 days of this month in Bombay and in Bangalore. The details of the event will be posted in the comments on this particular video. You guys would also have got probably WhatsApp from us, emails from us. There are different things that you get from us so that you guys can attend these drives, right? Now, I'm open to take, a lot of questions if you have about, any of the things that I talked to you about. How to get a guaranteed job, what kind of things are required. Let me know what kind of questions you have. I can start answering some of them. It's not a question. So hi, I can see Girish Mudigonda there. I can see hi to Ritesh. Hi Ritesh. Hi Nikita. Hi Henal. I can see a lot of people here. Sajal Chatterjee. Hi. Parmeshwar Reddy. Hi. Hitesh. Ankita. Sneha. Ansar. Hi guys. I think it's a good opportunity for you guys. I can take up some of the most frequently asked questions that engineers have. One is, do I have to pay for this? So engineers, as students, you don't have to pay anything for this. Absolutely. Yeah. So what kind of skills? So Nikita is asking Girish is asking what kind of skills are required to get a job. Right? So first of all, we are not offering you a job. We are offering you an opportunity to get your coding skills up so that you can get a job in your dream company. But to be able to get an opportunity to learn these skills, you need to be prepared to get a lot of coding understanding done. Right? For that, your basics in coding should be clear. In this post, again, I'm going to be sharing a sample questionnaire of the kind of questions you guys are going to be asked. It's going to be a hackathon-based process where you're going to be given questions. You have to code them. The language is not important. You can code in any language that you know. Only your skills and how you code is important. You should understand how to code. So the logic, the syntax has to be right. It doesn't matter which language it is. Right? So I hope, Girish, I'm answering your question. The skills that are required are that you should be somebody who understands how to code. It is not important that you know it through and through, but at the end of it, you should also be able to explain your code. As long as you can explain your code, you are confident that what I have done is proper. I think that is what is required for you to be taken into the next level. Right? So again, for people who joined, BridgeLabz is doing a drive on 16th, 17th, 18th in Bombay office as well as in our Bangalore office, right? We cater to companies across India. So it's not that these are the only 2 locations where you will get jobs. We are not offering you a job. We are offering you an opportunity to get better at coding so that we will get you a job with any of the partner companies that we have. So we will ensure that we give you a guaranteed job at the end of it. So how long is this entire fellowship program? The fellowship program is for 4 months. It's about 16 weeks long. Every week you're expected to day in and day out code and write code again and again on different aspects. You'll be given different problems. You'll be given a product to actually make. You'll be given a Google Keep equivalent product to make yourself. Imagine the confidence you'll have after that, after you've done everything yourself. Right? So, how much time does this take? I told you 16 weeks, 4 months. During this time, you do not have to pay BridgeLabz anything. Okay, absolutely nothing. you will have to come down to either of these offices in Bombay or to Bangalore, and there you will be given 4 months of grooming. There is no classroom coaching, there is no curriculum. You will be given specific pieces of code as problems to write, and once you're finished with that, you will be a confident person who can get into a job. Which companies do we partner with? I told you we have about 120 partner companies, and we are adding companies every month. We are going to be adding another 400, 500 companies by the end of this quarter. And these companies are all different sizes. They are startups. They are actually Series A, Series B startups. So there will be Urban Ladder, Craftsvilla. There's going to be companies like Capgemini, very large size MNCs. All of these different size companies are actually there. You can go to our website, www.bridgelabz.com, and also look at the kind of companies that we mentioned over there, right? So I think that's the basic background and stuff. I think if there are more questions, I can take them. Just checking. Hi, Parmeshwar. Hi, Sajal. If you have questions, guys, please ask. You just wait for a couple of minutes so that people get time to ask their questions. Okay, so I think we will be ending the video now. We have about a few people who joined in. Please share this video with your friends. This is all not restricted just you. There are lots of engineers out there who are looking for the best jobs in the market, and you can do it. There are a lot of engineers who come to us who do not have the best starting understanding of coding, but in 4 months they get ready and they get the best jobs out there. You've got engineers who come in from smallest, remotest parts of India, okay, and they still end up getting jobs upwards of 3 to 8 lakh rupees. So we guarantee you the job. Are you willing to put in the effort? Yeah. Thanks, guys. See you again sometime.